Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Zoo Chat, the podcast where animals talk, humans learn, and English becomes fun and simple. I'm your host, Elliot the Elephant.
And I'm Carl the Crocodile, ready to snap, not at you, but at your English problems. We're here to help you think, speak, and live in English with confidence.
Oh yes, Carl, and today's topic is a big one. Bigger than me. And trust me, that's really big.
A topic every learner struggles with. A question we hear every single day.
How do I think in English? Understanding English is one thing. Speaking is another. But thinking in English is like unlocking a new level.
It's the moment your brain says, "Okay, buddy, no more translating, let's talk directly."
And today, we're going to explore this in the most simple, natural, enjoyable way.
No habits list. No complicated theory. Just a friendly conversation between two zoo friends and some tricks hidden inside our talk, so you learn without feeling like you're studying.
Make sure to subscribe to English Zoo Chat and give this episode a big thumbs up. It helps more learners find us.
Alright, let's dive right into the jungle of English thinking.
Alright friends, let's begin with something very important. Something that almost every English learner in the world experiences. Carl, do you know what that is?
Oh yes, Elliot. I hear it every week. Learners say, "I understand English. I can listen. I can watch videos. But when it's time to speak, my brain suddenly stops."
Exactly. The brain freezes. The words disappear. It feels like trying to open a door, but the key is missing.
And the worst part? People think something is wrong with them. They think they are slow, or that English is too hard, or that they will never improve.
But listen, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing at all. Your brain is simply stuck in translation mode.
Translation mode is dangerous, because every time your brain tries to speak, it goes like this. Think in your language, translate, check grammar, speak. And that takes so long.
And while you are translating, the conversation moves forward, the moment passes, and you feel nervous.
Nervous brain equals zero English. It just shuts down like a computer with low battery.
But here's the good news. Thinking in English is not a talent. It is not something magical that only a few people can do.
It's a skill, and every skill can be trained.
That's what today's episode is about, shifting your brain out of translation mode and into natural English thinking mode.
Where thoughts become faster, words flow naturally, and speaking doesn't feel scary anymore.
So if you've ever felt stuck, frozen, or lost when speaking English, don't worry. You're not alone. And you're about to learn something that can change the entire way you use English.
Let's begin the transformation right now.
Alright, friends. Now that we understand the real problem, let's go deeper. Why does translating make speaking English so difficult?
Oh, I know this one. Translation feels helpful, but actually, it slows the brain down and creates confusion.
Exactly. When you translate, you're trying to fit English into the grammar, structure, and rhythm of your own language. But English has its own rhythm.
Right. Like, in my language, I say things backwards compared to English. So when I try to translate, everything becomes a puzzle.
And puzzles take time. That's why you feel slow when speaking.
Not just slow, sometimes completely frozen. Like my brain is a phone stuck on loading.
Oh yes, we've all felt that spinning loading wheel in our minds.
But listen, friends, the real problem isn't you. It's your brain trying to solve a grammar puzzle instead of communicating.
When you translate, your brain must do many jobs. First, it has to understand the sentence in your language. Then it starts searching for the English words. After that, it needs to check the grammar. Then it has to build the sentence correctly. And only then you finally speak. That's why translation slows you down.
Phew, no wonder speaking feels like climbing a mountain.
But here's the truth. English speakers don't think like that. They don't translate. They don't build sentences from zero. They think in ideas, not languages.
Yes, they think of the idea, and the words just come.
So if you want to speak naturally, you must stop translating and start training your brain to think in simple English ideas.
Don't worry, you don't need perfect sentences. You just need simple thoughts in English. Like, hungry now, go market, good day today. Even small thoughts count.
That's the secret. Not big grammar, not big vocabulary. Just small, simple English thoughts. Every day.
And don't worry, in the next segments, we will show you exactly how to do it.
Yes, step by step. This is the beginning of your English thinking journey.
Okay, friends, now that we know why translation slows us down, let's talk about the real magic trick, something I call microthoughts.
Yes. Microthoughts are tiny, simple English thoughts you create inside your mind. Even if the sentence isn't perfect, it counts.
These thoughts are so small that your brain doesn't get scared. No grammar stress. No translation. Just pure English thinking.
For example, instead of thinking in your own language, I am feeling very hungry. I should make something to eat. Change it to simple English microthoughts like, hungry now. Make food. Eat soon.
Yes, small thoughts, but in English. And slowly, your mind starts accepting English as a natural language.
You don't need big sentences. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to impress anyone.
You just need to think fast. And microthoughts help you think quickly.
And when you think quickly, speaking becomes easier. Because your brain already has the idea in English.
You know what's even better? You can practice anywhere. While cooking, walking, waiting for the bus, brushing your teeth, even scrolling your phone.
Yes. English becomes part of your daily mental routine.
And after some time, your brain will stop translating automatically. It will start choosing English words on its own.
That, my friend, is the first big step to thinking in English. Microthoughts. Every day. In every situation. Now, if you want your brain to think in English, you must surround it with English. Not just when you study, but throughout your day.
Exactly. You can't think in English if your environment is 100% your home language. Your brain will always choose the easiest option.
So we make English the easy option.
And don't worry, you don't need big changes. Just small, smart changes.
For example, change the language of your phone to English.
Yes, every time you unlock it. English. Your apps? English. Your notifications? English.
When your daily surroundings use English, your brain slowly stops depending on translation.
Another idea. Label objects around your home.
Yes. Put small notes on things like mirror, door, table, window, bottle, notebook, Every time you see the object, you think the English word.
And you don't even realize it, but your brain starts learning automatically.
Also, use English input for entertainment. Watch English YouTubers. Turn on English subtitles. Listen to English podcasts while walking or cooking.
Think of it like swimming. If you jump into water every day, you naturally learn to move in it. If you surround your brain with English every day, your thoughts slowly begin to swim in English.
It's not about studying harder. It's about living with the language.
And once you live with English, thinking in English becomes a natural skill, not a forced effort. All right, my friend, now we're entering the fun zone. Do you want your brain to switch to English mode faster? Then you need small, quick, daily challenges.
Yes. Tiny mental exercises that slowly reprogram your brain.
And don't worry, I'm not talking about boring homework. I'm talking about challenges you can do anywhere.
For example, pick one object near you right now. Look at it. Don't say the name in your native language. Say it in English, and then describe it.
Like this. Cup. It's small. It's white. I use it to drink tea.
Simple sentences. No pressure. Just observation.
These small challenges force your mind to form English thoughts, even if it's only for 10 seconds.
And you can create challenges for daily actions too. For example, before eating something, describe it in English. Before leaving your home, say your plan in English. Before sleeping, recap your day in English.
It's like giving your brain little English sparks, and every spark grows into a habit.
And the best part, you won't even realize when your brain starts doing it automatically.
That's when you stop translating and start thinking in English.
Now let's talk about something very powerful. Your inner voice. The voice inside your mind that speaks when you're thinking silently.
Oh yes, that little voice that says, "I'm hungry. I should call someone. Where did I keep my phone?" That voice.
If you want to think in English, you must slowly teach your inner voice to use English instead of your native language.
And don't worry, you don't have to switch the entire day. Just choose small moments.
For example, when you wake up, say your first thought in English. Good morning. I feel fresh. Or, I'm tired but ready for the day.
Or when you walk somewhere, describe what you're doing. I'm going to the market. I'm looking for my keys. I'm opening the window.
Your inner voice doesn't need perfect grammar. It just needs movement.
Even short phrases count. Too hot. Nice smell. Beautiful sky. These are baby steps, but they are powerful.
Every time your inner voice switches to English, even for a few seconds, you're rewiring your brain.
And slowly, your brain stops translating and starts thinking directly in English, just like you think in your native language.
And that, my friend, is when English becomes natural, automatic, and effortless. And that brings us to the end of today's episode of English Zoo Chat. We hope you enjoyed this journey into learning how to think in English. Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is progress.
Exactly. Even a few minutes of English thinking every day can completely change the way you speak. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start, right now, right after this episode.
If today's tips helped you, please give this video a like. It supports our channel more than you know and helps other learners find us.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Zoo Chat so you never miss a new episode. We post practical, easy, and fun English learning content all the time.
Thank you so much for joining us. Keep thinking in English, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself.
Yes, you've got this. See you in the next episode.